Welcome back to Pokemon Emerald Bug Type Only Stream Amazingness. Oh, jeez, I am really burpy today. So we did just beat Roxanne. We were kind of cheesy about it. Oh no, get out of the way. No, wait, please, don't take the goods. Not the goods. I don't even care, I'm gonna heal my boys. So, the win was a little cheesy last time. It was a little bit of a cheesy win because we used super potions to do it. It's unfortunate, but hey, we ran into a spot of bad luck. We ran into bad luck because we evolved Dustox at the wrong level. So Dustox is evolved at level 12, or 11 rather. Evolved at level 11. And Dustox only learns Psybeam upon that level and leveling up, which means literally everything. We can only get Psybeam back after, and I think it's after Watson. We can only get it after Watson, which, well, actually, hold on. Can Torchic learn Cut? I think Torchic can learn Cut. Alright, let's see if Torchic can. We can use Torchic as an HM slave, oddly enough. Oh, wait, we didn't get Cut yet. Let's get Cut first, and then we'll see about using it. Torchic. Oh, no, Cut is over here. I think. That's the Cutters, right? This is the guy, I believe. Yeah, Cutter. Right, Cutter. That determined expression, that limber way you move, and your well-trained Pokemon. You're obviously a skilled trainer. No, wait, don't say a word. I can tell just by looking at you. I'm sure you can put this hidden machine to good use. No need to be modest or shy. Go on, take it. Alright, man, jeez. HM01. That hidden machine for HM, for short, is Cut. An HM move is one that can be used by a Pokemon outside of battle. Any Pokemon that's learned Cut can chop down thin trees if the trainer has earned the Stone badge. And unlike a TM, an HM can be used more than once. That guy's intense. That's all I gotta say. I definitely didn't make him intense by the way I read it. He was naturally intense. Alright. So we got the Torchic with the Cut. The reason I'm not teaching Cut to Nincada is that as Nincada levels up, the moves that it knows are kind of better. Oh, nice. The moves that it knows are kind of it eventually gets moves that are better than like Scratch or Cut. I honestly think that Fury Swipes is kind of better. I mean, Fury Swipes, I think each Fury Swipe does, I think it's 18 damage or something. So 2 of them is 36, right? Which is just shy of 40, but you have the potential to go more than that, right? So 1 more, I think, is, what is that? I mean, I think it's over 50, right? 18 plus 36. I'm really good at math, everybody. So I think it's higher. Ooh, got a tiny mushroom. I didn't get that one last time. I forgot what tiny mushrooms do in this game. They're not just like pure collectibles. Nice, got the Miracle Seed. So now we want to instantly put that Miracle Seed on Beautyfly, because that is going to be our grass type move user. Give to Beauty. Right. So, unfortunately, we cannot get it until after Watson. After Watson is the only time that we can get our Psybeam back, which, geez, man, Psybeam is such a useful move for this party. I mean, when it comes to Brawly, we're going to have tools to deal with Brawly. Beautifly learns Gust. Gust is really good for it. For that battle, you know. I'm trying to think of any major battles that we go through that we need Psybeam for. But hey, one thing that we've learned in playing through these bug types is that normal battles can sometimes be really difficult. So we don't want to underestimate the abilities of... we got an X attack. We don't want to underestimate the abilities of other... oh, nice. Every time there's like a square that's like a bare patch of grass, you're pretty sure there's something there, you know? It's probably another tiny mushroom, or maybe it's not, I don't know. I don't know what I gotta look at the description of tiny mushroom to see what it is again. Yeah, it's another tiny mushroom. Yeah, what is it? Question. What do they do? Plane that would sell at a cheap price. Yeah, it might just be... I don't think you use tiny mushrooms for anything else. That's a good question. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, we already got that. Well, now we have to go through the whole thing again. Wait a minute. I don't think there... No, there's no place to use cut before this, right? So let's just go through... Maybe if there's Poochyeenas, we can just, like, kill them one shot. Well, how much does Scratch do? How consistently can I beat the Pokemon in this forest? Pretty consistently. So, yeah, I might grind a little bit on my way out of here. Right. So using Cut on Torchic, it's avoiding doing that. My other HMs, I'm gonna need multiple HM slays for sure. Oh, come on, don't poison, please. If you poison, oh my gosh. Oh, gee whiz, the luck that we get in this game. Alright. Let's see if I have an antidote. If I don't have an antidote, then I can just use a... Yeah, I'll just use like a Pecha Berry. Yeah. Oh, dang it. I really wish the first thing wasn't check tag on it. So maybe I just won't stop for Wurmples. I'll only stop for like Poochyenas and things I know that aren't gonna poison me. Nice. So yeah, I think Dustox is still gonna be a useful, like, Dustox doesn't all of a sudden become useless now that it doesn't have Psybeam. I think it's gonna learn Gust too. The only thing is it's not a unique move, right? Like, Beautyfly is gonna know Gust as well. It doesn't mean that both of them knowing Gust isn't useful. It just means, you know, I just don't have as much, there's not as many variables, right? So it's just not going to be as good. So yeah, that's kind of the only problem we're facing right now. Yeah. The levels, yeah, I don't know. I think the next place we catch Pokemon, yeah, it's got to be after Dewford. Well, it doesn't necessarily have to be after Brawly. That's actually a good question, though. We got to check to see what Brawly's team is like, because we got to know. We got to how. Yeah, we got to know, hold on, what the level cap is for Brawly. Brawly Pokemon Emerald. Alright, let's see. Oh, come on. Yeah, his big one is Makuhita, but hold on. Pokemon Emerald team. 19. Okay, so 19 is our next level cap. So that will be just hunky dory. Alright, let's get that Leech Life up. Leech Life also might be something I try to keep on Ninjask, specifically. Just because I think it might be a better bug-type move. I mean, if it has Fury Cutter is just a freaking good move, man. It's just good for bug types. So... Anyway, so let's get headed out there. We're going to go to the Whismur Cave, and we're going to beat ourselves a Poochyena, actually. I think, no, Does he use a Poochyena? I don't think he does. I think he uses a Zubat, which might be problematic for Ninjask, but I don't know. I think Ninjask can handle it. Ninjask is kind of a physical tank. Oh, it's you! You're that fantastic trainer who helped me in the Pellbrook woods. Please, help me. I was robbed by Team Aqua. I have to get the Devon goods back. If I don't, I'm going to be in serious trouble. Typical Japanese salary man. You know, he's gonna lose his job if he doesn't do the thing. So yeah. All right, man. We gonna keep on going. Oh, that's the other thing too, is I can get more EXP from this little space up here. I kind of really like later Pokemon games kind of made it so that it was kind of harder to like there were less little spaces like this where it's like they're completely optional spaces. You don't have to do them necessarily. But they're cool little enclaves that you can find if you're like careful. There's a lot of places like that in Pokemon Emerald that are pretty critically important to leveling your Pokemon up, that are actually completely and entirely optional. So kind of cool little enclave. All right, we got a Leech Seed, and then I think just Poison Stinging is gonna be the best here. Try and poison the Zigzag move. Actually, we probably should have teamed up on Lotad there. Yeah, I don't know. Lowering my attack, I won't stand for that. Except I have no choice to do that. I'm sitting down, so there. We got 2 Growls? Come on, man. Come on, man. Maybe I'll go Leech Life, and then I'll do Absorb. Absorb actually might do more damage to Lotad now, because I got a, you know, there's literally 2 Growls out, and, you know, I got a Miracle Seed on there, and Beauty Fly's special attack is by far way higher than its, oh, you got an Absorb on? Use an Absorb on Beauty, please. What a freaking low IQ move, bro. Beauty Fly is faster. Yeah, I'll use Leech Life on the second and Poison Sting on the first. I don't need to absorb anything necessarily. I got a New Year's resolution where I'm trying to eat better. Yeah, that Leech Life isn't going to do that much. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to try to, like, Poison Sting it. Jeez, this Tail Whip has actually kind of got me a little worried. We got 2 Tail Whips and we got 2 Growls, so we're a lot lower than we should be, generally. Well, I'm not going to do that much damage, so I might just Harden and then do Poison Sting and see how that works. That might be a better switch up in strategy there. Jeez, another freaking Growl. Gee whiz. My attack is super low. Yeah, now I have to absorb. I think Poison Sting is still the best play, because the chance... man. Because the chance to poison is just kind of a game changer. Man, the defense is super low on there. Ooh, nice. We got a crit. Ooh, that tackle. Okay, tackle doesn't do that much still, so that's pretty good. Yeah, I think we just hit Leech Life and then we go Absorb. I think that's the move. Nice. Yeah, there we go. Ninjask is now officially at 10. Nice. Yeah, I think we kind of want to swap once. I forget what level Ninjask, or yeah, I've named him Ninjask, but I think the level that Ninjask gets Fury Swipes, whenever we get that, I think probably want to replace Scratch with Fury Swipes. I'm not sure exactly what the best move is there, but man, another freaking Tail Whip. That just freaking makes me really nervous. Yeah, let's try to... Absorb is not affected by those growls, so... Yeah, let's hit the Absorb. Do a little bit more damage. Nice. There we go. Get out of here, Zigzagoon. Okay, we got one more. It's probably going to be a... No, it's Poochyena. Okay, well... Leech Life is going to do a little bit more damage. Yeah, Leech Life and Absorb, I guess. You team up. Do more damage. Nice. Fill her up, yo. Double Jeopardy, dog. Nice. Yeah, Tackle's not going to do that much. Nice. We got it. The only thing is, even at fully evolved, Beautyfly takes more experience, or less experience to level up, see? Takes less experience to level up than Nincada does. Nincada takes a lot more time to level up, unfortunately. Hey, we get the potion. Do we have like an ether or something? That would be useful. Oh, we got a balloon. What happened there? Something happened. I don't know. We got an ether. Let's use that on Leech Life, shall we? Yes, that way we can last a little bit longer in these battles. Alright. Let's get it. So, I don't know exactly... I guess once we get to Dewford... Well... Because we can grind at, in like Slateport. Like the beach at Slateport, we can grind there. Nice, this is like perfect. Actually, I'm not sure if one of 9 is... Okay, we get to Leech Life. Yeah, I'm not sure if the 9... There we go. Nice. Okay, we got a defense curl. Forgot what I was gonna say. Yeah, I think you need to return the parcel to Steven before you move on. So we're gonna have to go through... I forget what the cave's called, but we're gonna need to go through the cave and talk to Steven to deliver him a thing before we're able to move on to Slateport. So maybe we just get to Dewford, we deliver the thing, and we get to Brawley. Because we're actually not too far away from Brawley right now. Yeah. So maybe Brawley's the next... Our next stop is the next gym leader. Maybe so, maybe so. And maybe we'll do that with Shining Pearl here pretty soon. Hopefully. It's like the high school. Go. Yeah, Guzma got it. Alright. Got Ninjask. Beautyfly's still there. Yeah, Dustox. Torchic, you stay in the back. I know you're my starter, but come on, forget about it. Okay, you know what? I really should save. I think we've learned. I think we've learned from subsequent playthroughs that we really need to be saving as often as possible, because outside of that, we'll fail. Oh, I straight up used an ether and I got one back. Nice. Give me that paid up berry. You know, berries in like theory. And they still are in Pokemon, like, a really big staple. I'm trying to think, like, Generation 3 added, like, a lot of, like, mechanics that were really good. It's a wonder that special and physical split didn't happen in Gen 3. I guess we have the remakes where this special and physical split is a reality, but I don't know. I kind of like dipping my toe into this older way of like playing Pokemon because I've played this game. I grew up with this game, but I didn't know that that's how these games worked. And so it's really kind of cool learning how the game works in a whole new way. So yeah, kind of a cool experience. We're gonna get Mr. Briny. Hold up. We got the ninja ask. All right, let's go. Oh, what am I to do? We are on our walk, Pico and I, when we were jumped by the old thug. The scoundrel made off with my darling Pico. Roar, Pico! Dude, this guy loves his freaking Wingull. Okay, we got Whismers incoming. We got the Whismers. Whismer. I want to use an Exploud in a playthrough one time because I've never used an Exploud. Looking just like at Exploud stats and stuff, Exploud doesn't seem like it's an all that good of a Pokemon, but I don't know, man. Sometimes you think something's not a good Pokemon and then you use it and you're like, no, it's got its freaking niches, man. There's something really cool about and I just like Exploud's design. When are you coming? Come and get some then. Dang it. Maybe you need to stop running. If I run, is it less? Yeah, I'm not sure. Got that whisper. Yeah, get me out of here. Alright, I think he has a Zubat. Grok, keelhaul it all. That hostage Pokemon turned out to be worthless. And to think I made a getaway in this tunnel to nowhere. Hey, you. So you want to battle me? Yeah, man. Well, I don't want to battle you. I just want the Wingull back. But I'll settle for beating you up. Oh, level 11. So it is a Poochyena, though. So that's not terrible. Unless he uses like a bunch of sand attacks. That's going to suck. Hey, that's freaking close to half. I don't know if he gets like a heal. He might get a heal, but I don't think it's going to be that difficult, to be honest with you. I think Ninjask wipes the floor with this guy. Yeah, he might heal. I don't know. I always love Poochyena's design. Look at that cool, like, face thing. You know? It's a really cool coloration. Yeah, wow, that was easy. Urgh, my career in crime comes to a dead end. How's your whole career in crime was with a Poochyena? This is plain not right. That's not how words work. The boss told me this would be a slick and easy job to pull. All I had to do was steal some package from Devon. You want it back that badly? Take it. Yeah, give me them Devon goods. Alright, we got to Pico. Oh, Pico, am I glad to see you're safe. Pico owes her life to you. They called me Mr. Briny. I don't know if Scottish. And you are. Ah, so you're Guzma. I sincerely thank you. For now, if there's something that troubles you, don't hesitate to tell me. You can usually find me in my cottage by the sea near Petalburg Woods. Come, Pico. We should make our way home. Pio! Alright, Mr. Briny. I love Mr. Briny. He's a good man. He gives money to his mother. Have you ever seen someone who's like looks super old? They're like gray in their beard and they're like wrinkly and everything, and they're like, I just want to support my mother. And you're like, dude, how old is your mom? Your mom's gonna be freaking ancient. Roar, that goofy goon hightailed it out of the tunnel. Get back to digging. Alright, so he separated himself from the door. So let's see if there's anything in the house that's worth looking at. Quote unquote. We're just looking. We're not gonna steal anything. We have triplets. Yeah, I don't think this house has anything. So we got another blah blah blah. Oh, they were like diggers. I see. All right. Get us out of here. Get us back. I think this guy gives us like a special Pokeball or something, which I'm gonna try to catch all of the party members in this team with Pokeballs. So I ain't using no special Pokeballs. None of that. Oh, how did it go? The Devon Goods? You did! You got them back! You really are a great trainer. I know, as my thanks, I'll give you another great ball. I got 2 great balls. They're great. Excuse me, please, come with me. Alright, this is Devon Corporation's 3rd floor. Our president's office is on this floor. Anyway, I can't tell how much I'm grateful for what you've done. By the way, that parcel you uld from us, could I get you to deliver that to the shipyard in Slateport? It would be awful if those robbers tried to take it again. Could I count on you to do that for me? Oh, that's right. Could you wait here a second? Yeah, what you talking about? What you talking about, Willis? Our president would like to have a word with you. Please, come with me. I didn't even say anything. I didn't even accept anything. Please, go ahead. I'm Mr. Stone, the president of the Devon Corporation. I just got word about you. You saved our staff not just once, but twice. I have a favor to ask of an amazing person like you. I understand that you're delivering a package to Slateport Shipyard. Well, on the way, could you stop off in Duford Town? I was hoping that you'd deliver a letter to Stephen in Duford. Ooh, letter. Now, you should know that I am a great president. Thanks, man. So I'd never be so cheap as to ask a favor for nothing in return. That's why I want you to have this. Ooh, got Pokénav. That device. It's a Pokemon Navigator, or Pokénav for short. It's an indispensable tool for any trainer on an adventure. It has a map of the Hoenn region. You can check the locations of Duford and Slateport easily. By the way, I've heard that sinister criminals, Magma and Aqua, I believe, have been making trouble far and wide. I think it would be best if you rested up before you go on your way. Oh, well, thanks, man. Appreciate it. Well, then, Guzma, go with caution and care. Alright. I'm going to save right now, because I don't want to go through all that crap again. Alright. So here we are. We're going to be headed to Duford. I love how you can just walk through, like, couches. Dang it. I always get in that loop where I push up. And I keep pushing up, even though up leads to down. But if you just hold up, technically you could be in an infinite loop. It's like Portal or something. Alright. I'm gonna go get a call. I've been developing an added feature for the Pokédev. Oh, wow. Almost like we thought we knew it was coming. Alright. Alright. Cool. Let's keep going, man. This is why we save. This is why we do saves, man. Shuts down. That was like amazing time that we saved right before something like that happened. So, yeah, right. No more problems. No more things like that. We're going to save as often as we possibly can. So that way we don't have to deal with the freaking issues. We have a lot of technical difficulties over here, so it's freaking problematic. All right, go. I've been developing an added feature to the Pokédev, so rudely interrupted, and it turned out great. Guzma, Macy, your Pokédev, the one our president gave you. Here you go, Guzma. I added a new feature named Match Call to your Pokédev. Using the Match Call feature, you can chat with people who have been registered to your Pokédev. Guzma, our president Stone should have registered you in your Pokédev. Test it out. Sure, man, whatever. Oh, Guzma, since you called a Pokemon, it must be working properly. Other people would be registered. Oh my gosh. Bro. Okay, I'm just gonna spam through it. I'm not gonna read it. I'm just spamming. Alright. Let's just spam it. We get the things. Okay. Alright. Attempt number 3 at getting out of the building and past the match call. Oh, man. Just watch. That guy stepping in front of me is going to be like... Alright. Let's Spam, 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 spam. Spam it. Alright. Test out. We do match call. Alright. Dang it! Called him again on accident. Yeah, I know. I remember. I know. I know you're a busy person. You're a president. Okay, I better go back to work. Thanks. Okay, I'm gonna save this. Because I ain't going through that again. Even though it's not that big of a deal, kind of move Pokemon thing. Alright. So now we gotta go to Mr. Briny. Mr. Briny's gonna give us all of the right. Oh, yeah, this is an optional battle. Can I beat this optional battle? Torkoal is involved. Can I beat Torkoal here? Torkoal's got white smoke, which means it's... I don't think its stats can go down. Well, let's save real quick. Yes, we're saving twice in a row. Just to save us the run down. Okay. Oh, hi, Kuzma. You had a match call feature put in your Pokénav? Let's register so we can contact another anytime. Yeah. Oh, by the way, I passed Mr. Briny in Pebble Woods. I guess he's on the way home to his cottage by the sea. How's your Pokédex coming along, Guzma? Mine's looking pretty decent. How about a little battle? Sure, it's an optional battle, but we'll see if we can do it. You just became a trainer, Guzma. I'm not going to lose. Alright. Let's go. Yeah, she just got a Torkoal and Mudkip. Dude, Torkoal is like a crazy freaking thing to have right now. I should not have sent her out first. I'll go Kisses, because Torkoal's probably going to die. Or, rather, Dustox is probably going to die. Dude, Ember? Okay, get a Poison Sting, please. Well, hey, that gives us another shot at it. Maybe we lead with Dustox next time. Let's lead with Dustox this time. We didn't reset. We didn't reset, so the good Lord had us reset. So that's not terrible. Alright. So I'm going to swap Dustox to be the #1 man. Okay, let's swap. Alright. Okay. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I will fight you. Nice. Do the freaking battle music. Get Poison Sting. We got the please poison. Dude, that curse. Oof. That curse freaks me out a little bit. Get the Poison Sting. Come on, poison, please. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Yeah, the only thing is curse boosts physical defense. Man, Psybeam would be really useful. It really would have been. But hey, you know what? That's in shoulda, woulda, coulda land. In this time period, we move forward. All right. We only got Absorb on the other one, which Absorb is not very effective. Okay, we got Ember. Yeah, you know what? Ember's gonna really kill Nincada, I just realized. Ember's gonna be really good against Nincada. And Torkoal has White Smoke. So we kind of need Beauty. I'm going to send Torchic out. Is this kind of cheating? Sort of? I'm not using bugs here, but I think she's gonna heal. Oh no, she doesn't heal. Oh, she curses. Oh no! My Torchic gets all the experience. You know what? No. No. I'm gonna honor reset that. I'm gonna honor a reset there. Because it didn't give my bugs anything. It didn't give my bugs anything, and it didn't. Yeah. You know what? Just reset. Made a mistake. I reset on my own accord because that's not cool. That's not cool. I shouldn't have thrown in Torchic there. Yeah, I should have been confident to throw in Ninkata there. Okay, let's lead with Dustox. We're cool with Dustox perishing. And we're gonna have we'll do the same thing. Dustox is not gonna be terrible to lead with. All right, we've got the trainer May. Hey hey. All right. So we throw out a poison sting. Hopefully it poisons right away. Hopefully it poisons right away. I don't think does Torkoal. That's annoying. That's irritating. Does Torkoal only get Curse and Ember? Because if that's the case, all Curse is doing is it's boosting its defense, which is not that great. Alright, let's swap this again. Gee whiz. This is freaking brutal. Alright. Let's get into it. Alright, come on. Spam, 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 spam. The way you spam is you gotta hold the controller just kind of flat and just like use your pointer finger. Ding 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 ding. I find like I find my wrist being quicker than like my finger. Okay, so let's go Poison Sting. Let's pray for a poison. Let's get the poison. Nice. All right. So the curse is the curse, the voyage, the curse of the Black Pearl. For some reason, I was thinking the curse of the Dawn Treader, but it's the voyage of the Dawn Treader, and it's the curse of the Black Pearl. Curse of the Black Pearl is the first Pirates of the Caribbean film, and this is a bracelet that had no relevance to anything. I just was looking at it and wanted to pick it up. I had a very ADHD moment there. I apologize. Yeah, that Ember's gonna. If he does two Embers, if she does two Embers in a row. Do you think Ninkata lives one? It's good that that's a crit. I'm not sure if Ninkata lives one Ember. I mean, we'll see, right? Well, if it's slower, Scratch might kill it. Let's see. Nice. There we go. Nice, Ninkata. We good, man. We good. Nice. Okay, so we got Mudkip. Mudkip's at 15. We're gonna try a Sand Attack. Ooh, it's got Bide. That's perfect. Man, this better not restart in the middle, because if it does, this is a really good run. I'm just gonna keep Sand Attacking. And now I'll switch in, because this is right when it has the ability to fight back, and it still might miss. Nice. Okay. We go Absorb. I guess we should have shot out a Poison Sting. Poison Sting would have been better, but a Growl. Growl don't do nothing with Beauty Fly. Water Gun. Shh, please. It's crazy that it missed, though. A lot of times the sand attacks don't really land, but glad we got a poison. It's good. Water Gun. Not enough, man. Not enough. Beauty Fly has got you freaking cornered. You may have me out-leveled, but I got you outmaneuvered. So there. Take that. Are you embarrassed that you're losing to a bunch of bugs right now? Is it bugging you? Alright. That's done, man. Bro, you're freaking... Please. Come now. Think you can beat all this? Can't beat none of this. Nice. Thanks, you're better than I expected. Cool. Oh, by the way, Mr. Briny, who I just passed. Guzma, you moved here, you just moved here, so you might not know this, but Mr. Briny was once a revered seafarer. Okay, I am saving the heck right now. Right now. Please finish saving. Nice. Okay, so we finally beat May. Didn't need any cheesy strats or anything. We figured it out, so that's good. Okay. Now, the other two Pokemon, which are going to be Illumise and Volbeat. Volbeat is a really low encounter rate for some reason. And Illumise is somewhat low. It's not quite super low. So what I did last time was I kind of ran around. Well, okay. We'll see where we're at once we go over to Slate, or not Slateport. We're gonna go to Dewford, and we're gonna figure out where we are when we get to Dewford. All right, let's go. All right. You know what, Mr. Blimey? Mr. Blimey? Hold on, lass. Where did Pico? You're Guzma. You saved my darling Pico. We owe you so much to you. What's that? You want to sail with me? You have a letter bound for Dewford and a package for Slateport, then. Quite the busy life you must lead. But certainly, what you're asking is no problem at all. You've come to the right man. I'll set sail for Dewford. Dewford it is, then. Anchor's way. Pico! We're setting sail, my darling. Most underrated character of all time. Mr. Briny. He's the best. Best of the best. What a total G. Oh, Guzma? Where are you now? It sounds windy wherever you are. I just heard from Devon's Mr. Stone about your Pokénav, so I decided to give you a call. It sounds like you're doing just fine. It sounds like you're doing fine. So that's fine with me. You take care now. Thanks, Dad. Dad Norman. He's my dad. That might be another reason why I really like Emeralds. Emerald's theming is... I don't know. It's stronger to have when you have both parents. Ahoy! We've hit land in Dewford. I suppose you're off to deliver the letter to whoever that was, Stephen. Can I only go back? Yeah, okay. So it's only going to let me go to Slateport if I'm... I love... Man, just listen to this. Who doesn't love Dewford, man? Dewford is one of those islands where it's like you never need to go back to it. But, I don't know. I like spending time in Dewford. Dewford's nice. I also like, generally speaking, fighting types were my type. They were the type that I always used. I think bug types might be the type that I use from here on in, though. Because I'm really enjoying using bug types. Even in these early generations, when bug types are not good. I like using them because it's... I think I know what the designers were trying to do with bug types. Oh, come on. Don't poison and confuse. Thank you. Come on, come on, come on. Hit, hit, hit. Alright. Can't win them all. Please don't. Please, please, please. Don't poison. Crap. Alright, come on. There we go. Nice. They always hit Sonic Boom for some reason. Or Supersonic. If only I had String Shot to make it slower. Alright. Go on, get it. X, go on, get it to you. Nice, missed. Yeah, I think Supersonic's pretty low in its accuracy, so the fact that like a lot of Pokemon will land Supersonic, it's like, what the heck, man? Alright, we got that. We don't need Torchic, so we could probably box Torchic. We're not going to need a cut for a while, I think, now. I'm pretty sure. So, we can just go ahead and box. Box Mr. Torchic over there. So yeah, we want to grind to the point where we get... Oh, I didn't even name the Torchic, I just realized. It's crazy. Alright. Let's go. Alright, so we're going to stumble around in the dark for... Can I get past it? I can. We got the Stardust, yo. Don't even get me Stardust. We got a Pokeball. See, this shows how much I know this game. I know where all the hidden stuff is. Maybe not where all of it is, but a lot of the hidden stuff. I think this guy uses a bunch of Magikarps. So, yeah, not terrible. Come on, man. He's pointing at me. He's like, hey, you. Come here. Come over here. I don't like you. Yeah, I don't know the time at which they learn other moves. I'm not entirely certain when that is, but sometime, man. Sometime. Yeah, today was a little weird. I'm reeling from a religious experience where really it was a trauma response. I didn't know that you could kind of like experience trauma just from like realizing something, you know? I mean, it makes sense logically that that would be possible because all trauma is, and unfortunately, I speak from experience as someone who's experienced like actual traumatic event. All trauma is, I don't have tackle on it. I only have poison sting. See how much absorb does. I might swap. Nincada's gonna be better. And Beauty's poisoned. Yeah, Nincada's gonna be better. As someone who's experienced trauma before, trauma is... All trauma is you're learning something too fast. That's basically what trauma is. Your whole... You know, it's not just learning, right? It's not just learning anything. You're learning something that really questions the foundation of your reality, fundamentally. It challenges the way you've perceived life. So it would make sense that just through like kind of thinking through things and feeling a certain way, that it would, dang it, that you would be able to be traumatized by that, right? It makes sense. Oh my gosh. If Ninjas doesn't die first, I haven't gotten one attack off. I think I have some super potions still in the back. Do I need to use them? Oh, I don't. Nice crit. Way to go, Ninjask. Let me Ninjask you a question. Yeah, I'm going to have to immediately go back and heal. Magic crap. Yeah, I think I'm still confused, so it still makes sense to go back to Beautyfly. And chill out. So, yeah, I didn't realize that just like a realization of something could like get you to experience like a trauma response. So now that the foundation of like a specific part of me that was sinful, now that that's kind of gone, or the nature of that has changed to where I just can't look at it the same anymore. It's weird because if something's incorporated into who you are, you really can't you don't know who you are anymore, right? I mean, I guess if the foundation of the way that you've been thinking is challenged, like by definition, oh, fishing's great. Thanks, Fisherman Elliot. I'm gonna heal and then I'm gonna save. Yeah, if the very foundation, if it's right, you can't help it being so close to sort of who you are, right? Because if the center of your being, it's the foundation of who you are, you all of a sudden have that destroyed, you know, then right, you're not gonna. Ooh, we're all at 12 now. Yay, we're happy 12 family. So each of us need to level up 7 levels. 7? 6, 7. Anyway, so, ooh, I didn't save. Let me save. I think this guy gives us flash, but we can't use flash outside of. Okay. You know what we're gonna do? Awfully dark up ahead. Is this Granite Cave? Is that what it's called? Granite? I was angry. What Pokemon learn Flash? I wonder if Torchic can learn Flash. That'd be convenient. We got Geodude. Yeah, one time I gotta do like a playthrough that's just like Pokemon that I've never used before. That would be really cool to use. I mean, to be fair, the Pokemon that I'm using in this playthrough, I have used one of them in a playthrough where I beat the Elite Four, and that was Volbeat. Yeah, believe it or not, I've used Volbeat in a party to beat the Elite Four. Not Ninjask, and not Shedinja. Pretty much the two best Pokemon in this combination. I used Volbeat. And the reason I use Volbeat is because in the opening, in the opening screen to Pokemon Emerald, you get this graphic or this animation where it shows you all of the. It's May. She's riding on a bike, and she's got a bunch of Pokemon running along with her. And so I was like, I'm gonna just do a Pokemon game where I have all of those Pokemon. So that's kind of a cool run. Flygon is in there. Manectric is in there. So Flygon, Manectric, Volbeat, Torchic is there. I think there's probably more, but I forget. Yeah, so we're gonna get Steven. You know, actually, we don't want to level up a full 7, because if we level up a full 7, that's not accounting for the gym trainers. So, I don't know how much the gym trainers are going to level us up. But I think we'll be pretty good against the gym trainers, to be honest. Bug is resistant to fighting. This next gym battle is going to be the easiest gym battle we go through. Gee whiz. Yeah, I also haven't used Aeron. See, I was going to say, well, what if you did, like, rock types in this game? But rock types are a little, they're kind of in short, they're not necessarily in short supply in, Emerald. I guess you could still get a Relicanth, right? So you get Relicanth. I'd want to do only Generation 3 Pokemon. Gee whiz, man. I wonder if I have a Repel. Because I kind of want to use it right now, to be honest with you. I love Aeron. I love Aeron and I love Aggron. Aggron's so cool. Aggron sucks. Mega Aggron's pretty decent, but I feel like Aggron's just not a very good Pokemon. Oh, I do have a Repel. Nice. Let's use that, please. Please and thank you. We're gonna bump around till we get to it eventually. Okay. Yeah, we got Everstone. There's another. Yeah, put that on freaking Dustox. Might as well. I didn't want him to evolve anyway, you know? Why get Psybeam when you can get nothing? Good idea. But yeah, back to trauma. I was talking about trauma. But yeah, so I've thought myself into a traumatic response or a trauma response, which makes sense in a way. Okay. Dang it. It makes sense that that's possible. Ooh, we got Makuhita. Yay. That's another Pokemon I've always wanted to use. I always wanted to use Hariyama. I like normal fighting types. But I always did like type diverse fighting types. So I'd always use like Breloom or Blaziken or, you know, things with 2 types. Oh, sorry, I should be reading Steven because Steven's an important character. Okay, thank you. We went through all this trouble to deliver that. I need to thank you. Let me see. I'll give you this TM. It contains my favorite move, Steel Wing. Steel Wing. Maybe I should say I'm like an anime protagonist. Your Pokemon appear quite capable. If you keep up your training, you should even become the champion of... Really, Steven's kind of like a well-dressed guy, so maybe he would be like, if you keep training, you could even become the champion of the Pokemon League one day. That's what I think. I know, since we've gotten to know each other, let's register one another in our Pokénavs. Well, maybe you have like a British accent. Now, I've got to hurry along. What do you have a French accent? Not French. English? Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what Steven sounds like in the anime. Maybe I should look that stuff up. I think the Pokemon's animation go along with their natures. I don't know. Gosh, okay though. We just have to go through the cave again. That's not that bad. That's not that bad. That's not me coping. It's not me coping at all. Jeez. Dude, I have no idea why it shuts off like that. If I knew, I'd definitely try and fix it, but I'm not good at like figuring out hardware. Okay, so let's get repel. Nope. Alright. Get that. But yeah, a trauma response. So right. Basically, the unpack, once you have a trauma response and once you realize that that's what it is, then what you have to do is understand that things in one way or another are fundamentally different than they were before. Your life has changed. So, and the scary part about that is, accepting that, because accepting that everything is different, like, that's a lot of things that are different. Everything? Yeah, everything. Wow, that's a lot of things. Yes, it is. Okay. Now, nice. I think if I hug the top wall, then it'll give me that Everstone. There's a whole section in here that's like a bike thing, but I think all you get for it is an Everstone. So you just get 2 Everstones, which Everstones are good for breeding, I think. So if we ever want to breed something, we can. Got the Everstone, which I don't know if we'll try and breed anything, but I don't know. I think it's just kind of cool. Part of the reason why I want to build up a whole team. Well, anyway, sorry. I'm talking about serious things. Yeah, you just have to be okay with things changing now. The problem is where I am right now is I'm not sure exactly what's changed. I could make an educated guess about what's changed, but I don't know that for certain. And it's just going to take doing one step after the other and seeing what's different, you know? That's the really scary part of it, is that, like, because you're a different person now, every step that you take from here on in, at least at the very beginning, you're going to be very unused to it because you're just treading new ground. And there really isn't any way around treading the ground you're treading. You know, so that's the way it be. And that's why people don't want to do it. They want to try to go back to the way things were before, but it's just completely different now. That's why, I don't know. Oh, did I get Steel Wing? Do I have... Do one of my Pokemon know... Can they learn Steel Wing? I wonder. I wonder. No. Yeah, I think it needs to be kind of like a birdish flying type. I'm not going to experience this anymore. I'm going to use Escape Rope. I don't even care. Later, I'm going to teach one of my Pokemon Dig, so I'm not even going to need Escape Ropes. So, yeah, I'm just going to Escape Rope out of here. I need to save right after I do that, though, because, Lord, do we need... There we go. Nice. Okay. Now save. So we've delivered the letter. Now we can go to Slateport. And we're going to go directly to Slateport, and we're going to grind a little bit. Get our Pokemon up on levels. And then... That'll do, donkey. Oh, one of them give us a rod. This is a renowned fishing spot. Are you getting the itch to fish? Yeah, man. Give me that old rod. All right. Fishing advice. I know how fishing works. Blah 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 blah. Mr. Ahoy. Yeah, let's go to Slateport. Yo, dog. Dude, the beach of Slateport is like grindtastic. We gonna get all kinds of levels. Although, should we? That was. I'm glad I freaking saved. Gee whiz, this is turning out more than I thought it would. This is messing up a lot. I don't know if that's particularly good. It's not good because it's having us waste more time than we would normally, but internal battery has run dry. Blah 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 blah. All right. I didn't need to heal any Pokemon, did I? I don't think so. Yeah, we just got Old Rod, and we wanted to go to Slateport. So yeah, that's the stage where I am right now. And you know, last time when I went through trauma, it was one of those things where I tried to deal with it on my own, and I was able to do it somewhat successfully, but looking back on it, I really should have... Oh, did I? No, okay. Dang it. Looking back on it, I really should have involved God more, and so that's what I'm going to do this time around. I want to sort of have God guide me in one way or the other. And a lot of this, you know, sometimes God doesn't really guide you. Sometimes he just is like, yeah, you got to walk forward, and you just got to... I'm teaching you something. This is a test. You're supposed to walk forward and figure it out. Ahoy, we've made Island Slate, I suppose. Right. So, like, okay. So maybe we need to do... Should we do the thingy first? Here. I think there's a thing next to Zigzagoon. Yeah, we got a heart scale. With this very heart scale, I will get back what I have lost. We will reclaim what we lost. Okay, so we got Slateport. So I got to give the goods to Captain Stern. And then that line is going to be off or out. Doc. Not Captain Stern. Captain Stern is over, is back here. He's in the museum. So we go in the museum. We have to fight 2 different Pokemon. Let's save, shall we? Because here we are in Slateport. Alright. So yeah, sometimes God, because he's a good teacher, he's gonna teach you stuff. Oceanic Museum. So I think in terms of battles, we're only gonna need 2. We're gonna do 2 battles. That would be me. Ah, those must be the parts I ordered from Mr. Stone of Devon. Thank you. That's great. We can prepare our expedition now. Nah, dude. Hey, hold it. We'll take those parts. What? Who are you people? We're Team Aqua. Our boss wants those parts. Shut your yap and fork 'em over here. Yar. I suppose I should give him, like, pirate things. Oh, hi, Oh, yeah. 15 level Carvana? That's actually a lot of... Maybe I should restart. Because Carvana is actually really good. I mean, if we can beat Carvana, heck yeah. Let's just run it. We might be able to. Carvana is faster than us. We could do String Shot, but I think it'll be fine just doing Absorb. I don't think they heal. Poochyena didn't heal last time, so I don't think this one will heal. Alright. Get that Absorb. Ooh, it's a speed tie. Carvana is a speed tie with a Beautyfly? Beautyflies are not fast. I thought Carvanas were fast. Maybe they're not. I don't know. A kid beat me. Sure did, man. Oh man, what a disaster. The boss is going to be furious. Sniveling wimp. Let me take the care of this. I keep forgetting to voice them like they're pirates. Yar. Team Aqua Grunt. Yeah, I really don't have like a good thing for Zubat with Beauty, so maybe you just kind of do the String Shot. Okay. I'm just gonna slap the top of it. Maybe that will fix it. I don't know what'll fix it, because this has happened so many times now. We're already in an hour. And we really should be more prepared to be right before Brawly than we are. So, the internal battery is run dry. I'm gonna try to do like step by step. Okay, so let's get trained, shall we? Let's train a little bit. Okay. Does the beach umbrella look like a giant flower? No, it looks like an umbrella. So yeah. God wants to teach you things. He wants to teach you things throughout your life. He doesn't just want you to stay in the same place, you know? He wants to help you out. So that's why he freaking has you do things that are harder than they would normally be. You know, it's in scripture, it's a God disciplines those he loves. And that's a hard lesson because that means, you know, well, I thought you loved me. No, I do. That's why I'm doing this. I'm doing this for your own good. It's like the typical dad thing to say. I'm doing this for your own good. Which he does, though. It's always for the good of those who love him. What was that? Oh, is someone calling me? Someone's calling me. The trolls are calling me. From Nebraska. Getting a Nebraska call. Don't care about no Nebraska. It's a spam call, my friend. Oh, dude. I'm not appreciating the poison on Beautyfly. I'm really not. Get the poison. I can feel the poison, Kobe. I can feel the poison. Oh, snap. Ah, dang. I accidentally scratched on Azrael. Which is not good. I might need to swap to this bubble. Freaking Ninjask. I'm gonna Poison Sting Azrael and then Scratch Tentacool. Come on, man. It's a speed tie with Tentacool? That's crazy, man. That's crazy. Oh, I'm gonna need to switch Tentacool out, or Beautyfly out. Because Beautyfly is gonna die otherwise. Another tentacle. Yeah, Beautyfly's not looking good. Yeah, we gotta switch. Unfortunately, I may have chosen the wrong Pokemon to attack. Because... yeah. Ooh, nice crit. Alright, that's good. I think Kisses still knows Tackle. So that's gonna be good. Ninjask Speed. That's not very good. Okay. We do have a Super Potion. I think Kisses is better served using the Super Potion. Ninjask does more damage, I think, with Scratch than Dustox is going to do with Tackle. Oh, man. As if to... It's so funny. I inflict Poison Sting on other Pokemon. Oh, man. Use Charm on there? That sucks. Get the Poison Sting. Get the Scratch. Using Poison Sting on freaking Kisses? Come on now. Go on now. Alright. We got that Tail Whip. Tail Whip ain't gonna do nothing, son. Poison Sting. Let's scratch you. As much as you think, Azurill is not water type. Azurill is normal type. For some reason. Not entirely sure why. And they didn't change that when they changed its type, because they changed it to Fairy. I'm not sure why they didn't change that. Nice. I think it's going to be Meryl. No, it's another Azurill. Azurill, Metreon, Zinthos. I just watched the Teen Titans movie, the in Tokyo one. Man. I just keep using Charm on Kisses. I don't know why. Ninjask is by far the higher threat. That's weird. I don't know why they would do that. Give us Scratchies. Way more damage. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know the logic of the AI. I kind of looked it up once, and it was just like too much for me to like fully understand. I was like, all right, listen. I like playing Pokemon, and I like, you know, self-abuse, but this is ridiculous. All right, mommy. Oh, that's bad. All right. Tuberlola. Alright. So we got there. Alright. We switched to Ninjask. Yeah, Ninjask is going to be evolving at 20. You know, come on. So we're going to be in good. I forget if there's like a... I feel like there's something there in one of those houses. I say that in a very vague kind of way. I'm not entirely sure. Alright. Let's go to a house just to check to see what's there, because I think in this house there is something. It has hasty nature, has higher speed compared to my Pokemon. Nature. You're a trainer, aren't you? Since you came to Slaver City, you must go to the battle tent. Yeah, I don't know how the battle tent works. Whoop. Oh yeah, one of these is like a triple threat. Triple dipple. Ninjask and Dustox. Okay. We'll see. Hey, you know what? We'll test. We're gonna test Dustox's metal. See how good Dustox is. 2 children, surely. I can physically assault 2 small children. Don't take that. Don't. I meant it metaphorically. Ooh, Meryl's probably gonna have a water gun. Yeah, but Zigzagoon's gonna have some good stuff. Meryl might actually have rollout too. So I think Meryl's the higher risk. So let's beat up Meryl. And let's go Poison Sting. Zigzagoon has Surf. Oh, that's really not good. Oh, that sucks. Surf and Water Gun? Oh, that's terrible. You know, I have the ability to kill Meryl faster. So that's what I'm going to do. Even though Surf is really bad. Surf is actually not terrible in this particular context. But gee whiz, man. My Ninkata is going to be way behind. And I'm going to have to do a lot for Ninkata. Come on, man. Poison Sting, please work. That's weird that Kisses is faster than Beautyfly. It's possible that it's a speed tie, but I don't know. I think Meryl's 1 absorbable right now. So we could probably beat Meryl with an absorb and then start Poison Stinging Zigzagoon. No, it seems like Dustox is like very purely faster. It's interesting. It's probably the EVs. Oh, it's like 1 thing off. I see the little red. Gee whiz. Come on, man. Live on 1 HP, huh? I'm just gonna Poison Sting both of them, cause why not? Yeet him. I probably should have Poison Stinged with Kisses on Zigzagoon because it would have done more damage probably. But nah, I guess it doesn't matter that much. Okay, I think we're both just gonna Poison Sting it. We're both trying to poison. There we go. It's got to be the first one that hits. Reminding me how much of a failure I am for trying to spam that. Okay, so the next Pokemon that's going to be used by the Sailor might be Wingull. If it's Wingull, that's going to be a problem. Alright, we got Zigzagoon. Zigzagoon's out of there. Tuber Haley. Tuberiki. Alright. So, I think Dustox is going to be another match. I think Dustox is going to be the one that's, yeah. It's either that or it's like a Machop battle with me. Man, we're at 118. Yeah, it's a Wingull. Dang. Wingull's gonna be hard. Yeah, we gotta growl. Yeah, it's good. Nice. Turn 1 poison. That's exact. We want that every time. We'll take that any day of the week. Use a string shot. Yeah, because he's gonna be growling at me all day long. Get that speed lowered, son. Alright. Let's throw it a tackle. See how much that does. Pretty much nothing. Yeah, he's got supersonic. I'm gonna swap. Well, do I need a swap? As long as I don't need a swap, I'll just throw out a tackle. Okay, I'll go ahead and swap after this. It's probably a better move. Well, I guess I technically didn't need to, but I'd be taking more damage. It doesn't matter. We only got one Pokemon. Got Growl. Psh, whatever, man. Nice. We just shoot a poison thing out. We don't even need to absorb. Nice. Ooh, nice. So it is 13 when they learn another move. Okay. Do we keep Harden? Do we do Tackle? Because both of them are going to learn Gust. Gust does more damage than Tackle. Dustox is more defensive. So it makes sense to keep Harden on Dustox. I'm probably going to get rid of Harden on Beautyfly. But they're both going to have Gust. But we're going to get rid of Tackle. But yeah, it makes more sense to keep Harden. Yeah, so they both get Gust. Absorb String Shot. Yeah, String Shot is pretty useful. So yeah, we'll get rid of Harden. Man, he be burping. Jimmy Burpin! Jimmy Burpin was a character I came up with. I had this idea that he would be he'd basically be in a world that's like more similar to Hellboy. So it's a world of all these demons and like evil mythological creatures and stuff like that. So it's like really dark and like messed up. Kind of Castlevania-ish, but it would be like modern day, so that's why it would be more like Hellsing or something like that. So really dark, and they're fighting demons, and the demons of course are like eating the corpses of like children, like really messed up stuff. And then Jimmy Burpin would be like, I've come here to challenge you, demon, to a burping contest. And the thing is, the demon code would have it so that like they specifically could not deny a burping contest, and Jimmy Burpin would just like win all of them. Jeez. Feels something weird with my tooth. Anyway, Jimmy Burpin would win like every single one. And so Jimmy Burpin would be like the strongest of them all. Flight anchor. So, and they would be like, And it would be unclear how old he is. He'd be kind of like a SpongeBob-esque character, where it's like, how old is he? And you'd be like, not entirely certain. He's going to use Water Gun, and it's going to be super effective. Scratch is the best thing I can use. And he's using Growl. Yeah, I think I just got a hard swap, because other than that, I don't think there's any way to... Because he's going to just spam Growl. If I can get a turn 1 poison again... Freaking Supersonic. Oof. That is a lot of damage. Okay, let's keep you in. Oh, right away, huh? Please poison, please poison. Doesn't poison. I want to do poison so I can switch back to Nincada. So I don't have to actually destroy it with Kiss. There we go. Nice. Okay. So let's switch back to Ninjask. Maybe I should have string shotted. Probably should have. The fact that you got a Growl off really bothers me. Yeah, I'm gonna need to swap again. Yeah, I'm gonna need to swap after the poison. You get Ninjask to get good experience. Machop. Yeah, I guess probably Beautyfly with Gust. Gust at least has stab. Okay. So, I think we might end... Oh, man. We're almost at like an hour and 30. We're going to end this playthrough. I think we're going to beat everyone on the beach. We're pretty close to already beating everybody on the beach, but there are those people in the beach house. So, we'll beat the beach house as well. And then we'll see how fast that takes. Hold on. Yeah. Then we'll see how long that takes. Our sandcastle. Ooh, yeah, soft sand. Soft sand's gonna be real good on certain Pokemon. Yeah, I think that's the whole beach. I think. So now we beat just these people. It'd be a shame if it shut down now. I'm gonna save that. But Ninjask. Hotter than traitor. No one's more attractive than me. Yeah. Nah. You ain't hot, man. Jeez. Wingull is kind of like the one Pokemon I don't want to fight. That water gun does so much. Jeez, dude. It's like the worst. Yeah, water pretty much hard counters my my guy. He just keeps using water gun though. Nice crit. Yeah, let's just gust at this point. Get the growl. Gust is gonna lower that, or the growl is gonna lower the gust damage, but not enough, boy. Nice. Pure skill. Ninjas can't heal. But it doesn't take like any damage from a chop. I'll just throw a scratch out. I don't think there's any damage he can do to me that's that crazy. He might try to leer a ton, but focus energy makes me nervous. Hold up. Alright. Come out of here, beauty fly. Just go ahead and just kill it with a solid gust of wind. And you're done. That's the thing too. The fact that... No, here's the thing. I'm not complaining about flying type being physical. But like, flying type is more like wind type. You know? So if it's wind type, wouldn't you think like it would be special? Rather than like a physical? There's something in between my teeth. I don't know if I got it. I think I got it. There's a tentacle, right? Supersonic. Sonic speed! Yeah, but he uses poison, so... I'm gonna throw Beauty Fly back in. Oh, it's still there. Feels like it's a hair in my mouth for some reason. I don't like that. Haha! Take that. Nice, Ninjask. Way to go. Didn't need any help at all, buddy. I do have 2 potions. Alright. Come on, Ninjask. Hopefully there's no more Wingulls. Wingull is like a run ender. more water. But I don't think... Does Goldeen learn, like, Water Gun at all? I don't think it does. I'm gonna need, like, tweezers or something to get these out. Yeah, I think it gets, like, Horn Attack or something. Here, hold on. Oh, it gets Peck. Oh, that ain't terrible. That ain't too good. Probably want to switch. I'm just gonna have to live with it, but it's gonna drive me crazy. Jeez. I'm trying to do this thing with my teeth. Oh, Kisses is at 13. Oh, man. String Shot. Or Poison Sting. I think Poison Sting might be the best. Ooh, Peck. Oh, he probably did a crit on the last one, probably, right? When I switched in. Okay, well, I did a crit too, so take that. Yeah, let's get a Gust. Disgusting. Alright. That's hot. Why are they using hot adjectives? I don't understand. Alright. So we can use one more potion. Let's do it on Ninjask, because we're trying to get Ninjask up to snuff. I'm going to show you how great my Pokemon are, but don't cry. Yeah, I don't know if this kid is going to say anything about it being hot or something. Azurill. I don't think Azurill... I think the only thing Azurill learns is Bubble, so... I think Scratch might be pretty decent. Oh, Charm! Yeah, just lower my attack. Like crazy. Oh my gosh! It just has to be the most painful, right? Like, it just has to be like... We just can't have nice things. Of course, you use Splash. It just doesn't matter. You Charm, and then you Splash. It's like the worst thing to do ever. Okay. I really don't know how the AI works. There must be like a certain like percentage where it just does like random inputs or something. Because there's no reason for it to use Splash at all. Yeah, it didn't give me any XP. Just gonna use Water Gun. Yeah, I think I gotta switch to Beautyfly, unfortunately. Water types are not good for Ninjask. They pretty much kill it. Yeah, why would you do Tail Whip if you're just gonna Water Gun? Maybe you want Water Gun. Who knows? Yeah. It's either that or no, yeah, it'll just Water Gun. You didn't lower anything. You dunce. You dill pickle. Nice. Alright. Okay. Yeah, this Meryl's gonna get out. Yeah, I think we're gonna finish the we're gonna beat Team Aqua in the Oceanic Museum. I think that's gonna be what wraps it up for us. Alright, Guzma. Alright, so we got the reward. We have Ninjask here. Jeez, Ninjask gains no experience. Ninjask is like really frustrating to gain experience for. Alright, we're scorching hot. Just blazed. Give me the soda pop. Soda pop is actually going to be really useful. We're not going to have to buy any like healing items or anything. So, at least not for a decent period of time. Unless we want to cheese things again. Which, yeah, I don't want to cheese anything anymore. Okay, let's save it. The shitty. Okay. Oh, you know what? I didn't heal. Right? Yeah, I didn't heal. I need to heal. That would have been foolish. That would have been foolhardy. We got a Carvana in there. That Carvana, I'm going to need to swap into Beautyfly. And that's not going to be very good. I think Carvana has Water Gun. It's either that or only has like dark moves, like Bite or something. It probably has Bite. Okay. Just go and get it. Yes, you're looking for... Yeah, we've already been through this. Alright. Get your dang Team Aqua. You ain't nothing. You ain't nothing. You're gonna be destroyed. There's one thing I do want to do in Emerald, which would be really cool. I don't know if action replays work on... Oh, we got Carvana. Okay. Ooh, actually, well... Let's try Leech Life, shall we? Oh my gosh, Bite does so much. And he's way faster. Oh, but that was a crit? Do I live? I think I live. Oh, I definitely live. Whoa, nice, Ninjask. Freaking critical hit, man. Woo! I keep calling him Ninjask. I guess that is his name. But... Nice, man. We got it. Cool. Dude, nice. Way to go, Ninjask. Heck yeah. Critical hits just mean that it's just pure talent. It's just pure skill on the part of the Pokemon. Thank you. Thank you, Ninjask. Really appreciate it. The next one's Zubat, though. And I don't know exactly how Zubat's going to work out. I think, yeah, just go ahead and try and scratch. Supersonic is super annoying. But we'll see how it works. Yeah, you know what? Primarily, the main Pokemon that I'll be able to defeat if I had... Ooh, nice. Snapdragon Confuse right away. If I had Psybeam, the #1 Pokemon that I'd be able to beat pretty easily is Zubat, and I'm gonna be fighting a lot of Zubats. So Zubat's gonna be even more annoying. The fact that I don't have Psybeam. Yeah, because Zubat normally just like spams. Does Zubat have Poison Sting? I don't think so. Zubat has Bite, and it gets Supersonic. But I'm not sure if it gets any poison moves. It should. I think it gets poison moves eventually, but... I got 14. A Bite does one-shot me. Yeah, I think I'm going to shift to Dustox. If Dustox dies, I'm going to just let it die. Oh, Rage. Rage don't do nothing. Just the Poison Sting. Rage builds if you it is building. No, it's not. Ooh, bite. Please, poison sting. You know what I should do? I should string shot, so that way I can outspeed Carvana. Yeah, let me go ahead and string shot. That way, if I switch back to Ninkata, I can... Nice, okay. Poison sting. I have a chance to outspeed and kill it. It's Ninkata, if I have to swap back. Alright. Nice. If it kills me here, which it doesn't, because you don't have the guts, I think poison takes you out. No, it doesn't. Ooh. And I outspeed. That's a dead Carvana, my friend. Nice. We got a 14 Ninjask. Fury swipes. Okay, Fury swipes. We want to keep Sand Attack. We want to keep Leech Life. Do we need Harden? Scratch is like safe moves. Safe. Let's see. I'm going to be stupid and I'm going to calculate what 3 Fury swipes is. And see if it's above 40 damage. I'm pretty sure it is above 40 damage. Well, 2 is pretty close to 40 damage, right? 18 times 3. Yeah, 18 times 3 is 54, which is above cut. But then 2, yeah. Okay. So that's going to be pretty good going forward. Oh, dang it. Oh, what did I do? What? What did I forget? Oh, I forgot to scratch. Well, that's not... Okay, that's fine. Harden's still, like, somewhat useful. That's fine. Now what? If we don't get the parts, we're in for it. Arg, I didn't count on being meddled with by some meddling kid. I came to see what was taking so long to snatch some parts, and you simps are held up by a mere child. You simp. We are Team Aqua, and we love the sea, and I am Aqua's leader, Archie. What makes you interfere with us? No, you can't be. You're not one of Team Magma. Wait, that can't be right. You're not dressed for the part. Pokemon people, all life depend on the sea. So, Team Aqua is dedicated to the expansion of the sea. Don't you agree? What are we doing? What we are doing is a magnificent undertaking. Ah, fine. You're still too young to understand our noble objective. But I warn ye, don't even consider interfering with our plans again. The consequences will cost you dearly. And don't you forget it. You're Guzma. Anyway, thanks, that was a tense situation. Thank you for saving us. Oh, yes, I almost forgot that you even brought parts from Devon. Thanks, man. Oof, there's no time to lose. We have to set out on our ocean floor expedition really soon. Thanks again, but now I've got to go. Feel free to wander around and check our facilities, though. Ooh, nice. We got the heal. All right. So I said that would be what we do, and I think that's all. Dude, that music. Oh man, I was kind of vibing on that music. Wahaha. Alright, we're gonna save. Alright, so we got the Devon goods, we did all that stuff. We're gonna do a little bit of grinding next time, and we're gonna get to the next gym. But methinks that's gonna be it for Pokemon Emerald for today. Thank you for joining. If you watch on YouTube, check out my Twitch. I stream pretty sporadically, but I pretty much always try to get Tuesdays and Thursdays. So check out my Twitch. The link's gonna be in the description. So God bless and see ya next time. See you next time.